All right, John, with automation, everyone fears that machines are going to take over. Everyone's going to be out of work, and like that's basically true, right? I mean, if we automate everything and we automate these enterprise jobs or tasks, like those, where do those people go? Like they're just gone.
Yeah, so this is actually obviously a very sensitive topic. I don't mean to be crass or not concerned in the way that I would answer. But let's give some historic context, and then let's talk about what machines really can and can't do, just a bit, and at least have a current, what the current technology landscape looks like. It is accurate that intelligent automation is going to potentially change every job function in a business, and that most of those who are employed in the typical desk job, where their email account is their work queue.
So like what's a typical desk job? Are you talking like accounting, receivables,
Yep.
sales? Like
Yep.
what does that mean?
Say there's 50 people in the current accounts payable department, there may need to be 5, right? And those 5 people are no longer receiving emails of here are incoming orders, or getting a feed of whatever, and then producing, entering into systems and doing all kinds of things. Instead, those folks, those 5, would be dealing with things the software doesn't already know how to do, and in so doing, training the software to do it better itself, so that there is a continuously reducing need for that particular skill. Now, that all sounds terrible if you're anybody with a paycheck, and you and I are both people with paychecks, so what on earth are we thinking? Well, just if you can, again, I know it's a sensitive topic, but if you can, relax for a minute, because typists are no longer here. Ditch diggers are glad that there's a bulldozer, right? We weren't eaten by the lions and tigers and bears because we're better problem solvers than the lions, the tigers, and the bears. And we managed to, every time a change or transformation affected humankind, we managed to actually, in most cases, make lemonade out of the lemon, right? So the goal, of course, in this transformation will be the same. Don't discount human ingenuity. Also, don't discount the tremendous economic effect of every business's functions becoming significantly lower cost. That is going to make businesses that are currently impossible for you to run, or services or products impossible for you to currently produce, possible for you to produce. And that's going to cause people to be able to do things they aren't currently capable of doing because they are too constrained within the budgets they currently have. So a business is only capable of doing a certain set of things based on what it can allocate its budget to. As its costs lower, its ability to expand increases. People, especially right now as we record this in the summer of 2021, most businesses' challenge is not how do I get rid of people, it's I need more people. Most businesses' challenge isn't how can I get rid of people, it's I want to double or triple. We had this conversation just a few days ago with someone who's processing mortgages for banks. He says, look, I have a great system, I have a great value proposition, I want to double the number of mortgages that I process for my customers by doubling the number of customers I have. But I cannot do it by having to double my number of employees, because I can't, the business will get so big and unwieldy, I'll lose my economic advantage.
Yeah.
This is exactly what intelligent automation is going to empower a guy like that to do. That particular business may very well let go of no one, but be so much more aggressive in going and getting more mortgage processing business. And at the same time, inventing new services that even don't exist right now in the financial services world, because he's got excess human capacity. He's probably got a dozen ideas he's got on a whiteboard that if only he could have someone go look after, wouldn't it be great if we could do X, Y, or Z?
Right.
Those never get done because the tyranny of the urgent, going all the way back to Mr. Covey, the tyranny of the urgent always has us dealing with the present. All I would say is, it's not that machines are going to take over the world and humans are no longer necessary at all, and there'll be no people, and everyone loses their job, and now we're all going to be on the government rolls. Every time we've been through any of these kinds of massive transformations, and this may be a bigger one among those that have been in history, this may be one of the bigger ones for a lot of folks, it's almost always accompanied with lower unemployment levels, higher economic activity. So it creates a demand for human capital. It doesn't create actually a lack of demand for human capital.